In this video, we're going to review how to use TouchSense. TouchSense is a force-based locating tool to search for and identify the workpiece when there are minor deviations in the placement of the workpiece. Before creating your TouchSense node, we need to go into Installation and into UR Caps, in BotX Configuration, into Settings, and here we're going to set our gas cup diameter. Now, for the gas cups provided by ReadyArc, this diameter is already set. If you change these, you'll have to come in and edit in your software your gas cup diameter. Now, back on our BotX master screen, we are going to scroll all the way across our Add New screen to TouchSense. Now, this will always get added to the bottom of our program, so we are going to highlight, and we're going to use these little arrows to move the TouchSense node above our weld programs. First, we're going to review the quick search. So we'll select quick search and confirm in the bottom right. This how-to tutorial will always populate. And for now, we're going to skip it and set our TouchSense points. Touch point 1 and 2 will need to be on the same plane. So the first thing we're going to do is adjust our torch. Here on our workpiece, we are going to make sure that our gas cup is completely flat against the workpiece. So here on this gas cup, this part is not flat, so I don't want to use that in my TouchSense. I want to use the flattest part of my gas cup. Now on the screen at the bottom right, I'm going to click Adjust, and then I'm going to press and hold to move the robot to the flattest position. And then I will just slide that until it is touching the workpiece. Give the flashing blue button a single press to save that point. Now I will do the same thing for touch point 2. Again, we want this to be along the same plane. So I'm going to get it very close to the workpiece, come back to my pendant, click Adjust, press and hold, and then just slide that all the way against the workpiece. Blue button to save. Now the search direction is going to tell the robot which direction to move to search for the workpiece. So we want to place the robot behind our plane. So that way when it's searching, it's going to move into those points. So I'll move it anywhere behind those 2 points is fine. Press that blue button, and now all 3 of my TouchSense points have been saved. So now on the pendant, I'm going to click on the subnode Search, and in here at the top right is a Settings, and this is where I can change the force threshold. This one's in newtons, and I want it to be between 7 and 10. I want it to be strong enough to fight the gears within the robot, but I want it soft enough that it's not going to run through the weld piece on the table. The search speed, again, I like to leave this at 0.2. I want it fast enough to utilize TouchSense, but I want it slow enough that it's not going to cause any damage to the robot arm or the workpiece. Now search backwards. This one, you want to keep your search window fairly small. The larger your search window, the more time it's going to take the robot to search for that piece. But those are definitely something that you can have it start further back and follow through to keep searching for that piece. Down here, the automatic approach and exit. So I want this to give itself 4.5 inches between the piece. And then I want it to come up. I want it to come up over this center piece by another 4 inches. That way I don't have to add any air moves to navigate the workpiece. So now we will just hit play and watch the robot search for the workpiece. Okay, so now I'm going to move the part slightly forward. And now I'm just going to hit play again and let TouchSense find the new location of my welds. Perfect. So that is a quick overview of how to use TouchSense Quick Search